Making news now. 2 federal officials face legal troubles in the Cairo housing crisis. North Korea has launched a ballistic missile that reached new heights. The Republicans continue to push their tax plan. Live from Southern Illinois University, this is River Region Evening Edition.
Two former officials with the Southern Illinois Housing Authority face a federal civil fraud complaint accusing them of using public housing money for personal use. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jacob Gordon.
And I'm Ryan Davis. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development announced a complaint today against former Alexander County Housing Authority Executive Directors James Wilson and Martha Franklin. The agency accuses Wilson and Franklin of overstating travel expenses and sometimes double charging the housing authority, including hotel stays in Las Vegas. Breaking news now, one man is hospitalized in St. Louis after being shot by police and an officer is injured. Officials aren't saying what led to the altercation. The suspect's condition hasn't been released, but police don't believe the injuries are life-threatening. One officer suffered injuries from broken glass during the incident. Police are still searching for a second suspect.
A disturbing wake-up call in Marion leads to an uneasy discovery. Sunday night, Marion residents reported hearing 5 gunshots on South 2nd Street. The next morning, a woman found a bullet hole in an exterior wall and a bullet in her living room. Anyone with information about the incident is asked to call Marion Police.
The Perry County Sheriff is blaming health care costs for layoffs in his department. Sheriff Steve Barris says forcing jail inmates off of Medicaid is inflating his costs, as the county has to pick up for the tab for their care. That's led to cutbacks in the Sheriff's Department. Barris says 3 part-time deputies have been let go and 2 full-time deputies assigned to part-time status. So I've been noticing it's a bit hot for like November weather, like even though we're that close to winter and everything.
And at the first week of December, let's take a first look at weather with Madeline Parker.
Well, tonight it is going to be dropping down to 48 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow morning it'll be dropping further into 43 degrees with cloudy skies, but about around midday, those clouds will be running away with the sun shining bright and warming up to 57 degrees. For our headlines, we have some possible showers coming in. We're going to see that we're going to have some high winds. We'll see our 5-day forecast and more.
U.S. Congressman Luis Gutierrez says he's done. Gutierrez will leave Congress in January of 2019. He served 13 terms in the House, representing part of the inner city of Chicago and some of the western suburbs. The Democrat says that he still plans to fight for immigration reform and advocate for Puerto Rico, his former home. Greek life is taking a pause at one Indiana university. The Indiana University Student Greek voted unanimously to suspend fraternities until next spring. This decision will not include campus sororities. IU will be the 7th university to suspend Greek life activities over concern about student safety. 4 fraternity pledges have died this year.
The popular ride-hailing service Uber is being sued by both the city of Chicago and Cook County. The city and the county say Uber's 2016 data breach harmed tens, if not hundreds of thousands of area residents. The city and county are seeking a $10,000 fine for each violation involving a Chicago resident. Uber also faces lawsuits from consumers. Want some horsey sauce with your wings? The company that owns Arby's is buying another popular restaurant. Roark Capital is buying Buffalo Wild Wings for $2.9 billion. The deal will take Buffalo Wild Wings private and join Arby's, Jimmy John's, and Auntie Anne's under the same corporate roof.
This holiday season, you better watch out for dangerous toys. According to a recent report, items harmful to your kids may be stocked on store shelves.
Evening Edition reporter Colin Dorsey explains what to watch out for in today's Consumer Watch.
As you search for the perfect present and check items off your holiday lists, the U.S. Public Interest Research Group Education Fund has a warning. Beware of dangerous and potentially deadly toys. According to the Trouble in Toyland report, this fidget spinner has more than 300 times the legal limit for lead in children.
Especially in children, it can lower IQ, cause behavioral problems, and so it's a huge problem that there was that much lead available on store shelves.
The product has since been recalled, and the report states the biggest hazard involves small children and small toy parts.
Choking hazards are actually the leading cause of recalls as well as deaths, unfortunately.
To see if a toy is safe, use a toilet paper roll. If the part fits into the roll, it's too small for kids ages 3 and younger. So be aware when you shop and keep kids' safety in mind. For River Region Evening Edition, I'm Colin Dorsey.
Ahead on Evening Edition, Republicans are working hard to pass their tax plan.
And North Korea launched a missile that reached new heights. You're watching Evening Edition at 5.